Hello YouTube! I'm here today with a haul. I had the best experience. I went to this it's like county fair kind of thing when I was down in Florida, and I entered my name into a raffle to win a gift card, and they had all sorts of places. They had like their local grocery store, Walmart, Target, Ulta, Sephora, like a whole bunch of other places. Places I didn't care about too, like AutoZone or Napa or something, whatever. Anyways, I put my name into a whole bunch of them, and I wound up winning a card to Target. And so I have a haul from Target, and I think, as you probably can see from the thumbnail, I also went to Ulta, and that was because one of the ladies who was running the raffle she put her name into one of the things and won a card to Ulta, and she was an older lady, and I was there with my husband on our honeymoon, and she came up to me and just gave me this card and told me that my husband and I were one of the sweetest couples she'd ever met, and that she hoped we were going to have a great time. And I tried to tell her, like, no, you don't have to do this, like, you know, go spend it on yourself, but she kind of laughed at me and said, I'm almost quoting here, I don't wear perfume and old people look weird in makeup. Which I don't agree with, by the way. Like, makeup is for all ages, I think, except for probably babies. But, you know, she didn't want it. She gave it to me. So I got to go to Target and Ulta, which may be my two favorite stores on the planet, with gift cards. And I went a little crazy. So I have a haul, and I'm going to have to split it up into two parts. I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to do skincare and makeup. So this is going to be the makeup part, because if I did this all in one video, it would be nuts. Like, it would be super long. So, yeah, makeup's gonna be a lot shorter, because most of the stuff I got was, skincare, masks, actually. I got a lot of masks. Without further ado, we're gonna get right into the makeup. This isn't technically makeup, but, it's, you know, goes with makeup. When I was at Target, I found a bunch of brushes that I wanted to try. They're all e.l.f. and Wet n Wild, so they were super affordable, but I had never seen these three brushes. When I went to the Target that was down in Florida, I was in like the Indialantic area, south of Cocoa Beach, and I can't remember. No, I think the Target was further inland. Anyways, it was like a super Target, and they had the best makeup selection I have ever seen. It was amazing. But I'd never seen the Wet n Wild concealer brush. I've never seen it before. So I grabbed that. I got the angled liner brush. I don't even have a liner brush. I have like a travel size one, but I don't like it. So I grabbed one of those. And I got their small eyeshadow brush. I have like their large one or their blending brush, something like maybe both. I have a few of their Wet n Wild brushes, but I got the small eyeshadow brush because I've liked all the brushes I've tried from Wet n Wild. I have their powder brush and a couple of their eyeshadow brushes, and I really like them. So I am very, very excited to find different brushes that I haven't tried out. The other two brushes I got were from e.l.f. This is from their Selfie Ready line. It's their powder blending brush or blurring brush. This is for any kind of powder, so you could use it for highlight, for blush, for bronzer, for setting powders, whatever you happen to have to use. And it's supposed to be able to help you build your coverage, or just do it it's supposed to be a multi-purpose tool. I have a couple of other e.l.f. ones. I don't really like the ones in the $3 range, but once you get to the $6 range, which isn't a huge difference, they're really nice. So this one I think was 4, or one of these was 4 and one of these was 6. I don't remember which one was which, but I can always use another powder brush because I am lazy about cleaning my brushes, and I'd honestly rather just buy more brushes than clean my brushes constantly. The other one I got is a blending brush from their Beautifully Bare line, and I was kind of wondering what the difference between the brushes is, but then when I got them home, I realized one is a powder brush and one is more just for blending, obviously, as this one says blending and that one says blurring. I wasn't having a great reading comprehension day. So, but I definitely I'm happy to have a blending brush. I don't actually think I have a specific blending brushes. I tend to just use like a kabuki or whatever I have on hand. So having one that's specifically for blending should be interesting, and I'll see whether or not I like it. And on to the actual makeup that I got from Target. I picked up 4 of these Wet n Wild Catsuit, the liquid catsuit liquid lipsticks. I got the shades Rebel Rose and Pink Really Hard, Give Me Mocha, and Coral Corruption. And I have worn all but the Pink Really Hard. So far, like, I couldn't wait to wear these. I got these while I was in Florida, and I just put them on immediately. Like, I was so excited. I've heard so many people talking about them, and I would like just jump on the bandwagon. These are awesome. They wear better than some of my high-end. They are way comfortable. They're not drying. I mean, just a tad bit drying, but after wearing, like, say the Stila liquid lipsticks that feel very heavy on my lips, these feel like nothing. On a scale of 1 to 10, rating the comfort of these, I'd give them like an 8 or a 9. I'm enjoying these. The colors are gorgeous. Coral Corruption is gorgeous. It looks very neon-y in here, but it's actually very wearable. Rebel Rose is a little bit on the cool side for me, but I do still really like it. It's kind of like a mauve-y rose color. And Coral Corruption, and Give Me Mocha is like this, I'd say like a rusty rose color. It is just stunning. I think Give Me Mocha has to be my favorite of the 4 that I picked up. Another thing I picked up, it was from Pixi. It's their Color Correcting Powder Foundation. Like I said, I've been super into powder foundations lately. I love the idea of just being able to throw a powder on and not having to mess with the setting and cream foundations or what have you. So I wanted to check out Pixi because I've liked pretty much everything I've gotten from Pixi. I've heard that their mascaras aren't that great, so I haven't tried those, but their eyeliners I love. Their lipsticks are, pretty good. And their skincare I find is awesome. So I was super interested in trying their foundation out, but when I got there, they didn't have any actual foundation. They had like a tinted moisturizer thing that I already have. It's called like the H2O tint. I have that and I like it. So I'm going to see what this does over the tinted moisturizer. It says it's supposed to be a hydrating treatment powder. And so I'm not really sure how this powder hydrates. But I guess we'll see. I'll test it out and let you guys know. I also picked up the Maybelline Age Rewind. This is the Dark Circle, I think. It's like a salmon color. The brightener and illuminator, but it's like a salmon color. I have I have a regular one and like a regular concealer, and I have like the yellow one, which I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, but the yellow is just too yellow on me. So I grabbed this salmon colored one, and hopefully between the 3 of them, I will get my perfect shade. I really love this formula. It does last. It's fantastic. So I am very, very excited to try the brightener out. And this is all stuff that I haven't seen at my local drugstore. So my drugstores need to get on it. I don't know if this is like a new product. I don't think it is. Mine just is really bad about stocking stuff. The last thing I got from Target, I think I actually got this at Ulta, but it was in my Target bag. So it is a NYX single eyeshadow in the shade Strike a Pose. And it is just this really, it's a matte, sort of warm toned brownish tan color. And I love these for my crease. They're just like the perfect transition shade for me, so I grabbed that. I haven't had a chance to test it out, but just looking on my hand, it looks just about the correct color for for that transition shade. So grabbed one of those. I think I left my favorite transition shade. It was like a Sephora color single eyeshadow. I think I left it in Florida. I can't find it anywhere, so that's really sad. But I got another one. Hopefully that one will work. Okay, and then the makeup from Ulta I got. This is a single eyeshadow from Palladio. Their Crushed Metallic eyeshadow. I had one like this. It was more of a gold color, and I wasn't a huge fan, but this was in the clearance section, and it was marked down. It was like 99 cents or something. I don't know why, but as soon as I saw it, I knew it was going to be my jam. It's just, it feels more finely milled, which is great, and I don't know, it's just, that's kind of my thing. Warm tone browns, I adore. So I grabbed that. Figured for 99 cents, if I didn't like it, it wasn't a huge loss. Another eyeshadow I picked up is from Urban Decay, and this is actually more like a cool town, Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. What is going on? This is in the shade Tease. It is a more of a cool toned sort of taupey brown. There, I said it. And now I'm going to open it because I can. Maybe. Why am I so bad at opening things? There. It is definitely cooler, which I figured would be good to have on hand. I don't have a lot of cool tones, but every now and then when I'm doing a look, I feel like I need one. And there's that. Hopefully you can see that. You can see the difference between the two. So that I'm looking at being more of a crease shade too. But you could do a lot of things with that. You could do like a very light smoky eye or something. I'm hoping to branch out into cool toned looks. I've done a couple that I like, but most of the time it looks really strange on me. So they have to be the right amount of cool tone. And I think this is really going to help get that that correct mixture of cool tone to make it not like a gold and bronze and rose gold kind of thing, which has been what I've been doing for like my entire life. Okay, so the last eyeshadow related thing I picked up from Ulta is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Happy Girls Shine Brighter. I have the one that says spread kindness like confetti or whatever, and I love it. I really do. So I was pretty excited to see that they had more compacts. Look how pretty that is. It just makes you happy. It's so pretty. I'm happy that they don't give you a shitty little brush with it, which is awesome. Just, don't waste my space with that. And that is what it looks like. I hope my camera focused correctly. It's being kind of a pain in the butt. This also has kind of a cool tone to it too. It has I want to say 6 eyeshadows and a blush, or is it 5 eyeshadows, a blush, and a highlighter? Well, to be honest, you probably could use Posse here as a highlighter. You've got your blush here, and then you've got like your liner and your shadows. It's just like a multifunctional thing. You can definitely just throw it in your bag when you want to travel, or just, it doesn't take up much space, and it's kind of all-inclusive, and I really liked the other one I had. So I'm really, really excited to have another one in my collection. The Ulta I went to actually had NARS in it, which I have never seen. I've noticed that they started to carry more high-end, like higher high-end stuff, but like I've seen Lancome in a couple of them, and I know that they sell some of the stuff online, but I've never actually seen NARS in a store. So that was kind of cool. And I got their Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light to Vanilla. I've heard so many good things about this, and I just felt like it was time that I checked out the high-end concealers, because up until this point I've only ever sort of played with stuff in stores, and after hearing all of the awesome reviews, this was one that I felt comfortable purchasing. That and the Tarte Shape Tape, but I'm sort of waiting on the Tarte Shape Tape to see if it actually stays as one of the favorites, because this is this one is like people's holy grail for years and years and years. Tarte Shape Tape just came out, and I'm not sure I'm ready to put down the money on something that is so new, I guess. I want to make sure that it stays in people's top, you know, holy grails kind of thing before I go out and check it out. But this actually feels really nice. It's not like tacky or sticky or anything, so I cannot wait to try that. Another thing I got is from Anastasia, and it is the Brow Wiz. This one is in the shade Caramel. I had their taupe. I have their taupe, and I really like it, but, you know, my hair is getting lighter, so I wanted to grab something that was a little bit, just like a different color. This one's, I think, a little bit warmer than, this one's a little bit warmer than taupe. If I can, how do I function daily? I never know. What I love about these is it's really easy to get like a light color, or if you want to make it darker, it just takes a little bit more pressure. But if you go with a super light hand, then you get, I mean, you know what I'm saying, right? Right. Man, I am just having a day, let me tell you. It's just, oh, whole day has been like this. I've been a mess. But I wanted to get this video done so I could start playing with my stuff. Because it's been sitting there in the bag, and I've been like, can I play with it yet? Like a little kid at Christmas or something. Alright, so the last makeup item I got is from Burt's Bees, and it is their tinted lip oil. Something else I had never seen before. Excuse me, sorry Mom. Every time I use my teeth to open something, I hear her yelling about all the money she spent on braces. So I always apologize in my head when I use my teeth, but sometimes it's like the only tool you have, and what else are you supposed to do? If God didn't want me to use my teeth to open packages, then he wouldn't have made the packages so hard to open. Oh my god. Okay, so that's what that looks like. This is in the shade Rustling. Oh my god. Rustling Rose. And it's got a brush tip. That sounds like a baby toy. Doesn't it? Can I get some product here? Oh, the brush is, oh, there it goes. It was really stiff there for a second. Oh, now I got way too much. There it is. Oozing out. All over the place. That's what you get for being too eager. Oh, okay. It's really not pigmented at all, which honestly I like in an oil because oils tend to go all over the place, so I kind of just want that sheer color. That's what it looks like all blended out. It smells sweet, which is nice. That was my one issue with the Too Faced lip oils, the peach ones, is that it felt like I was shoving runts up my nose, and it just was too much. Some people really like all of that scent. Me, I prefer no scent. Like, I would pay more money for something that wasn't scented. But that's not a bad scent, and it's very faint. So, this seems like something, it does blend out very nicely. It's not like patchy or, it's not sticky or anything. And it feels really nice. I think this might be the third lip oil kind of thing I've tried. I tried one from Lancome, which, you know, those juicy shakers, that was weird. And then I tried another one from Butter London, very recently actually, and it just, I don't know how you make an oil patchy, but it was patchy, really patchy, and just not enjoyable. So this one looks like it's going to be better. That is it for my makeup that I got on my haul. So I am super excited. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for my skincare haul, which I'll be filming next, and probably uploading back to back if I'm ambitious. If not, it'll come. It will come. Thank you so much for watching again. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.